I'm coming to you live from Blue Lagoon Wellness Center and the Emporium Rock Shop. On every Thursday morning at 10 a.m., we do a show, little 20-minute video called Let's Talk Crystals. Today, we're going to be talking about gridding your home, gridding your property. Hey Eileen, thanks for joining. And personal grids, traveling grids. In this time, we're all looking for some protection. So this will help increase the energies in your home, in your apartment, on your property. First, now we're going to go to the crystals. I'm going to take you and show you some of our grids that we have. And of course, everything that you see is available, whether it's on our website or here in the store. You can always call. All right. We are looking at different types of grids. We have the grid. This grid has a beautiful Lemurian quartz sphere in the center. It has Lemurian quartz points pointing to that sphere, and it's laying on a bed of black tourmaline chips. This grid, with your points pointing in towards your center stone, it amplifies that stone. With this being clear quartz, I have set my intention that this is for sending beautiful, healing, positive energy into the universe. A sphere transmits its energy 365 degrees. Now, this is a personal grid, and it as well is of clear quartz and has a clear quartz sphere in the center. You can set your intentions of what you want the grids to do when you're using clear quartz. This particular grid plate that it's on is black walnut. This particular tree was hit many times by lightning, which amplifies the energy, the grounding energy, the Mother Earth energy of this plate. You always want to have your Himalayan salt lamps in your bedroom, in your living room, in every room of your house actually. They transmit negative ions, which is a countering of the positive ion, which is not good for us. Our electronics transmit it, our television screens, our computer screens, our Wi-Fi. The salt lamps help to null and void that energy and bring a sense of peace and harmony into your home. You know how it feels when you go to the beach and you get there and it's so peaceful and calming. That's negative ions that you're experiencing. The salt lamp, it allows you to bring this energy into your home. With our personal grids, this one in particular, we also have numerous spheres that can be added to your collection for different purposes. We have black tourmaline, we have rose quartz, we have mookaite, we have red tiger eye, we have unakite, bloodstone, all the different spheres for the center of your grids. This beautiful grid here has a center of rose quartz. It has clear quartz points pointing in towards the sphere. With this one, I have taken and put black tourmaline at the end of the clear quartz. What this does is cleanse and purify the energy as it's coming in and being sent to the rose quartz sphere. Remember, the sphere transmits its energy 365 degrees. With the points pointing in, it amplifies and intensifies that energy. When you reverse those points and send them out like this, that then sends that energy out and into your room in a different angle. It's a little bit more peaceful, calm energy when you turn your points out. The black tourmaline, whether your point is in or out, is always clearing and cleansing that energy. I also have amethyst points on this grid. The amethyst it brings calm and balance and awareness to one's thoughts and feelings and higher consciousness. It's very attractive to prosperity. I believe it's the Chinese that use very much amethyst to bring prosperity and money into their homes, into their businesses. When you, let me show you these other little grids first. We have another personal grid. Yes, I have them museum puttied to the plate so they don't fall off, so I can tilt it and show it to you. But this has lepidolite in the center, and this is a pure block of lepidolite. I think you can see how it books. It's a mica. There again, this particular grid is on the black walnut as the other grid, which connects you very much to Mother Earth and grounding and bringing this energy into this world, into this plane. Lepidolite is a balancing and healing stone. If you were with me last week, I told a story about Nina that carried lepidolite because the high winds and all bothered her. She had a little lepidolite heart in her pocket and didn't even realize the wind was blowing. Great, great stone. With the quartz pointing to it, it amplifies that energy. There again, with that grid, you can have any stone in the center. You can put another sphere in the center, whatever. Okay, now then, once we're all able to travel again and feel comfortable doing so, we will need a traveling grid. And that's what this and this is. These are your grids that they come in a little bag. You take them with you when you're in an apartment, an Airbnb, a motel room. You, being at home, are accustomed to living in a certain energy vibration. Well, whenever you go to a motel or a hotel or Airbnb, that energy is not there. So you take your personal grids with you and you set them up. Different stones can be used in the center. This one has red adventurine. This one has amethyst. Any grid that you set up, you are setting an intention when you set them up. You will want a wand, a crystal that you use to activate your grids. You would set your intention and you connect your center stones to your outside stones with saying what you intend for this grid to do, that it bring peace and joy and love. Whatever it is, you want peace. You're at a business meeting. You want understanding. You want to be able to learn. You want to acknowledge and understand what's going on. You activate that grid with your crystal. This is your crystal wand. This particular grid has a tree of life template that comes with it. This one you can take and set on the bag as it is. You can use a pyrite sun. You could have a small plate that you used as your plate, your base stone, your base that holds it, either one. Now, just a little bit about crystal energy feng shui. There are three. Hey, Jackie, great to see you. There are three of us here in Wilmington that are crystal energy feng shui practitioners. Most of you know about feng shui. That's the energy of your home and how it is, the layout. And our homes here in America aren't built that way. So we can take and do gridding to move the walls, to run the energy through the home. For those that have been at Blue Lagoon Wellness Center, this was mine and Joe's final project for testing to become crystal energy feng shui practitioners. We gridded the space. We had to write a paper explaining why we placed crystals where we did and how we placed them. Everyone that comes in knows and feels the great, calming, beautiful energy of this space. And it is due to the grid work that was done 4 years ago. These are double terminated clear quartz with a piece of black tourmaline sitting on each one. This would be a grid for your room. You would put one in the center of each wall, and this would raise and bring you a protecting energy of black tourmaline. I had a customer come in and tell me that she wasn't sleeping good and didn't know what had happened. She'd rearranged her bedroom, and we did all the questions and everything, and I finally asked her where was her Wi-Fi transmitter. And she thought about it and she said, "It's at the head of my bed." That's positive ions. That's not good for you. You're trying to sleep. It's disruptive. And so what I had her do was take the double terminated quartz and black tourmaline and grid that wall with the black tourmaline energy, which she slept much better. The black tourmaline you can put in front of your computer screens, in front of your television. This is a shield for you. And so that's just a touch of what crystal energy feng shui can do and can be tailored for whatever your needs are. I know we're coming up close on time because I told you we don't do this but 20 minutes. As always, black tourmaline, clear quartz, and smoky quartz are a must to have on you. Black tourmaline for grounding, clear quartz for amplifying whatever it is you're in the process of. Smoky quartz, absorbing everything that you are ready to release, whatever is not yours. I forgot to ask last week, but wanted to also ask you folks, what would you like to hear about? What would you like for the Crystal Talks to be on? A particular type of crystals? A particular purpose for crystals? Like last week we did anxiety. There are many crystals for many purposes, and so let me know and we will put together a little 20-minute talk on a set of crystals. And once again, thank you for being with me, coming to you live from Blue Lagoon Wellness Center in Wilmington, North Carolina.